scenes in the stands. There is a great sense...
Has a hit! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Valencia do seem to have a particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it?
I think, Peter, having played in a good passing team, I like the way they go about their business. They're polished and can shine with the very best.
Beckham. Iniesta. Messi. It has got through to him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Look, there's no doubt that the manager is trying to get his team to play a game that's possession-oriented. A lot of interplay is now short and brisk.
Koulibaly. It's on a plate. Piqué drives it forward. Iniesta. And it's Fernando Torres. Messi. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
It's gone for a throw-in. Baresi. Iniesta. Messi. Now it's Torres, dashing forward at pace. Now it's Torres. Now it's Torres. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Iniesta. And it's Lewandowski. Messi. And he's cut it out.
Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's looked long this time. And it's Messi. Iniesta. 15 minutes till half-time. Messi. Koulibaly gets into the right position to intercept. And Messi! And it's a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Valencia take the lead.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Baresi plays it forward. And here's Torres. Fernando has a goal! They've scored! AC Milan are all square.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded.
Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Gets up to head it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. himself. Iniesta. Now it's Lewandowski. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And here's Messi. He's got away with one there.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Baresi tries to get it forward quickly. And it's half-time here. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So, there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, looking at that last chance they created, the middle has been a very good source for them, hasn't it? Well, recently, certainly, at least.
Conte, Messi. Goes for goal! He's delivered all right!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer. Alert and sharp. And while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Milan go into the lead.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Forward it goes. And it's Beckham. Iniesta. Valencia are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Torres! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So the lead now is 2.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Maldini. Well, they can break here. He's made sure that that won't get through. Piqué. Lewandowski. He's come loose. Beckham. Vieira. He's picked him out. He's left his man. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Gorgeous control there. There are a few waiting for it. He's gone for it! And that would have won it.
Messi just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Messi to take it as usual.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And it's Beckham. Done very well to intervene. That intervention was very necessary. Shoots! No mistake! Right back in the game! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up there.
And a shot!
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Kimmich. Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Beckham. Filippo Inzaghi. Hoists it forward. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Face to face with the keeper. Going for goal! It's a goal! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin.
Has a pop! And more and more and more! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
So now the difference. And there goes the final whistle. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Milan were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.